Hi, welcome to my latest watch journey, and this is my latest watch. This is a Movado Surf Subsea case from High Beat with zenith movement from the 70s. As you can see, the dial is in perfect condition, and that is why I bought it. The watch was not working, and I was able to get it for $200 US on eBay. So the case has problems. It's a stainless steel or uh, chrome case. So the case is electroplated. So it's plated chrome over like steel. So I was originally worried about the shape of the case, but actually I think it has a nice patina. So it has a nice worn patina. So it actually doesn't think it looks too bad. I was contemplating refinishing the entire watch case. So as you can see, one of the nice things and one of the reasons I bought this watch is because it's got a sapphire crystal. And the sapphire crystals next to diamond, it's the hardest crystal. So I took a risk on this watch because it was not working. And what doesn't work on this watch? Well, the watch actually does run. It doesn't stay running for very long. Um, it's the set function doesn't work, and the date function does work. So it's kind of reversed when you pull the watch out to the second. When you pull the crown out to the second position, that's when you send the date, and the first position is for setting the time. So you can pull the crown out, so it actually does work. Um, it does wind too, not perfectly. So yeah, the watch does wind as well, and it's an automatic watch. So the movement is a Movado movement, but I think it's made by Zenith. So as you can see, it does run. Um, it won't stay running for like a day though. Um, so the movement is Movado. It's Movado 408 or something. I tried to find some information about the Movado movement. It says Movado factories, and it's Movado 408. I think it's a 405 or 408 movement. So if I if it turns out I need to buy a new movement or new parts, that's the parts I have to get from Movado 405 or 408 on eBay. I have to look for that part. So anyways, you can see the back is all scratched up. Why is the back all scratched up? Because the back was never opened since the factory. This back has never been opened, probably since 1970s. So that's good. Okay, the reason that's good is because you're getting a watch that's in like mint condition inside, which is really nice. Now, it was almost impossible to get this watch case off. I ordered an eBay tool, like a general like watch removal tool for case backs, and I didn't have any luck with that tool. It's only about $10, made in China. Um, and so as a last resort to get the case back off, I mounted the watch on a piece of wood. So I mounted the watch with those screws on that wood to hold the watch, and I took a triangular file like this, and I filed two of the edges of the case back, like on that side and that side. The only reason I did that was the only way I was to get that was the only way I could get these tools to hold on to the watch back to finally get it open. Sounds really crazy, I know, but I wasn't gonna fork out like whatever it is, $50 for a tool, and possibly not even get the right tool. So yeah, so that was how I was able to get this case back. And as you can see, I didn't do any damage to the actual case. The case back is filed a bit. I'll open the watch now so you can see the inside of the watch. So you can see there's the inside of the watch. I don't know if you can see that, but the case is somewhat filed a little bit, or the case back is somewhat filed. So it's just going to be easier to get it on and off with the... So the seal is in pretty good shape. The actual seal is in good shape. Really surprisingly good shape. The seal is in really surprisingly good shape. For a watch that's like 50 years old. As you can see, the watch is running now. You can see it running. So there's a couple of issues with the watch. So the first issue is like, and this is my theory. My theory is that the grease is probably hard. The grease that's around the stem is probably hardened up and dried out. And that's making it difficult to set it. So what I will be doing on this watch, I'm not a watchmaker. Like, I'm very, very new to all of this. I have a couple of other watches if you see my other videos. But it's beautiful inside. Let's go, like, actually you can see how beautiful this watch is inside. So it says Movado Factories on it. There's a big M there. And it says Movado Factories. I'm going to spin this around and you can see it. So there, I don't know if you can read that, but it says Movado Factories right there. And it says 28 jewels. Really, really beautiful watch. I like the inside of the watch just as much as I like the outside of the watch. So right away, the oscillating weight is not spinning properly. That needs to be oiled. The other thing is that this watch had been dropped at one point, and there's two case holders that hold the mechanism, the automatic watch, inside the case. One of the holders, one of the screws, the head was broken off, but one of the screws that holds the watch inside the case. So as you can see, the watch just kind of hangs in the air. Oops. Oh my gosh, the whole rotor came off. Look at that, the whole rotor is loose. Oh, there's the screw. So that entire rotor is like loose. That's the first I've seen of that. So there, the whole rotor just came off in my hand. So I wonder if that's a broken screw. It doesn't look like a broken screw. Anyways, so there's another challenge for myself. Like, the entire rotor just fell off in my hand. And luckily I didn't lose the screw. The screw is right there. But anyways, like, to make a long story short, you can see the movement is completely loose in the case. See that? So the movement is not even held. Like, one of the clamps was broken off. Like, the screw head, I still have the clamp. The clamp was just loose in the case, but the screw head had broken off. And I'm gonna probably have trouble getting that. I don't think I'm gonna have trouble because I think the screw's just loose, but there's probably pieces of a screw. The pieces of the screw head are inside the watch. So I'm gonna have to find those pieces. So to make a long story short, I actually located a stem, a replacement stem for the Movado 405, 40, whatever model this is. I think it's a 405 or 408. Yeah, it's a 408. So I've located a stem for this Movado 408, a new one, a new stem on eBay, and it was really cheap. It was like $10 from Germany or something, maybe 10, $20 including shipping. So anyways, that's if you're into watches, you'll probably like this. It's a very rare watch. There's not a lot of these subseas out there. They're beautiful watch, right? You've got a really nice zenith movement, 28 jewel automatic movement, sapphire crystal. It's a nice durable case. So if you find these watches, they're pretty nice watches. You have to like the looks. The looks are very retro, like they're 70s kind of looks. So you might not be into that 70s look. I like it because I was born in 1969, so I think it's cool. But anyways, that's my first initial video on my Movado subsea surf from like the 70s. Hope you liked that video. Thanks for watching.